大家好，我是菲菲老师。Today, let's learn the last lesson of HSK 1. After today, we will officially finish all the book, and next lesson is going to be HSK 2. Okay, let's dive in. First of all, let's see the main objectives of this lesson. First one, we will learn how to express travel intentions and plans. Second one, the language point, the coordinate compound sentences. Okay, let's read the first text. You can read after me. 你们爱吃哪个菜？我喜欢这个，也喜欢那个。这些菜都好吃，还很好看。我爱吃中国菜，也喜欢做。大家多吃点儿。Okay, as usual, I have two questions for you. Number one, 米米问大家吃哪个菜？A 好 ，B 爱 ，C 不爱。Second one, 米米说大家 A 吃点儿 ，B 少吃点儿 ，C 多吃点儿。Okay, let's listen to the text again and you can make your choices. 你们爱吃哪个菜？我喜欢这个，也喜欢那个。这些菜都好吃，还很好看。我爱吃中国菜，也喜欢做，大家多吃点儿。Okay, so did you get your answers? First one, 米米问大家， right? 问 what is 问 ask, right? 米米问大家爱吃哪个菜 right? Here, the question 爱吃哪个菜 so we choose B, original sentence, right? Okay, second one, 米米说，米米 says 说大家 Okay, let's see. We choose C, 多吃点 the original sentence here, right? 大家多吃点儿，大家多吃点 C. Okay, so let's go back to the text. What does 多 mean here? 多 do you still remember 多? Yes, it means a lot, many, right? So here, 大家多吃点儿. This is actually a suggestion to say everybody eat more, right? 多吃点儿，点儿，一点儿 a bit, some. So 多吃点儿. It is a suggestion to make to people while like this is quite a habit in China. So normally people would like to encourage you to eat more. So they would say 多吃点儿, right? Eat more. Okay. So let's see the new words. We have only two for text one. You can read after me. 爱 哪个 Okay. So 爱 right? A really important word. Actually, here the definition is like or be fond of, but we can also say it means love, right? I love you. 我爱你. Here, love 我. Sorry, here, 爱 is love, right? Love. Okay, 我爱你. And then 爱看电影. 看电影 is what? 看电影。看 to look, to watch, or to see, right? And then 电影 movie, 电 the literal meaning of 电 when it's standing alone, it means electricity or electronic. 影 the meaning is shadow, or you can say vision, right? These meanings. So if you combine electricity with shadow, here actually it means movie. So 爱看电影 like to watch movie or love to watch movie. Okay. For example, 你爱看什么电影？你爱看什么电影？ What movie do you like to watch? 姐姐很爱学习。姐姐 what is 姐姐 Older sister, right? 姐姐 older sister likes to study a lot, right? 很 so very or a lot. So here, yes, the translation is love, but in daily conversations, when you say 我爱做什么, right? I like to do something here. It doesn't necessarily mean that you really love it. It could also express that you like to do it or you are fond of this thing. Okay, next word. 哪个 easy, right? Easy. We see this before. 哪个 which, right? Which. So 这两个手机你想买哪个? Right, here are two 手机 cell phones. Which one you want to buy? Right? Which one? 哪个? So 个 we know is a measure word, right? So 个 can be changed to other measure words. For example, 哪件衣服是你的? So here it also means which. We just change the measure word 个 into 件 because we're talking about clothes, right? 衣服. So the correct measure word for 衣服 is 件, right? 件. Okay. For example, we can also say 哪只你喜欢哪只小狗? Right? We know that the measure word for animals is 只, right? 只一只小狗. So here, 哪只小狗? Which puppy do you like? Right? Okay, so remember to change the measure word according to the object. Okay, very good. So that is all the new words. Now let's see the language point. The language point of text 1 is called coordinate compound sentence. So definition is, a coordinate compound sentence consists of two or more clauses that are logically related and structurally parallel. In this lesson, we focus on the coordinate compound sentence, something, 还 or 也 something. All right, so let's put the definition into examples to understand. For example, first one, 我喜欢这个，也喜欢那个。Right? 也 Okay, so here we're expressing two meanings which are related and structurally they are parallel. 我喜欢这个, I like this. I also like that. So we use 也 to connect these two parts. 我喜欢这个，也喜欢那个. I like this. I also like that. Right? Okay, so again, let's pay attention in Chinese sentences. We don't need and to connect these two sentences, right? So 我喜欢这个, that's it. 也喜欢那个, also like that, that's it. Right? Okay, second one, 王老师是北京人，李文也是北京人. Right? Okay, so these two, the meaning is related. It's talking about both of them are from Beijing, and then the structure is also parallel, right? So 王老师是北京人，李文是北京人. Right? If we don't add the 也, these two sentences, the structure is exactly the same. And then, so we can add 也 after the object, 李文, right? 李文, right? Okay, so last one. 我喜欢喝中国茶，还喜欢吃中国菜. Right? So, 还 here, you might have a question. What is the difference between 还 and 也? Okay, so in translation, they could both mean also, right? I like to drink Chinese tea. I also like to eat Chinese meal, Chinese cuisine. Okay, so here, there's actually just a little difference between 还 and 也. So in 也, these two parts are more like they are exactly equal. They're the same. 王老师是北京人 also. Li Wen, another person, he's also from Beijing. Okay, so here, 还喜欢吃, it expresses a little bit of furthermore, right? The meaning of furthermore, in addition, right? I like to drink Chinese tea. Furthermore, I also like to eat Chinese cuisine, right? Okay, so there is just this subtle difference in the meaning, right? But you can just consider them the same meaning. I like something, I also like something, right? Okay, very good. So next, let's see text 2. 你们都想去哪儿？去年我和男朋友去了西安，今年我想去北京。前几年我去了西安，非常好玩。今年我也想去北京。我和王老师都是北京人，北京非常漂亮。Okay. First question. 菲菲和她男朋友去年去了 A. 西安 B. 北京 C. 学校 Second one. 王老师和菲菲都是 A. 西安人 B. 北京人 C. 哪里人 Okay, let's listen to the text again. 你们都想去哪儿？去年我和男朋友去了西安，今年我想去北京。前几年我去了西安，非常好玩。今年我也想去北京。我和王老师都是北京人，北京非常漂亮。Okay. So first one, 菲菲和她男朋友去年去了，去年我和男朋友去了西安。西安 we choose A, 西安。And then 王老师和菲菲都是they are both 都是北京人。So we choose B, 北京人。Next, let's see the new words. You can read after me. 去年男朋友几年好玩西安北京Okay, let's see these two nouns first. Beijing, we know, right? Beijing, the capital city of China. And Xi'an is actually also quite famous. Probably you've heard of it or probably you've been there. So it's another city in the northwest of China. And for what's famous, first of all, it's the ancient capital of many dynasties in China. For example, the Tang dynasty, the capital city was in Xi'an. And of course, a lot of people come here to see the terracotta warriors, which dated back more than 2,000 years ago. And then, of course, Xi'an is a very delicious city. I really enjoy food from Xi'an. So if you have the chance, make sure you visit Xi'an. Okay, so let's explain the new words. First one, 去年. So before we actually learned 去年 last year. What about 今年? Yes, it means this year. What about next year? How to say next year? 明年, right? 明年. Okay, so 去年今年明年. Right? Okay, for example, 去年我还在上中学。还 here it means still, right? Still, 还 still. So last year I was still going to 中学 middle school. Right? Okay, 那是去年的事了。This was something happened in last year. Right? Last year. Okay, very good. Next one. 男朋友 boyfriend. So 男 it means male. And then 朋友 it means friend. So if you can combine male or men with 朋友, so it literally becomes boyfriend, 男朋友. What about girlfriend? Can you think of how to say girlfriend? Yes, so girlfriend, 女朋友, 女 woman or female. So girlfriend, 女朋友. For example, 她的男朋友是医生。Her boyfriend is a 医生 doctor. 医生 doctor. Okay. 我和我的男朋友是中学同学。Me and my boyfriend are 中学同学. So we are classmates from middle school. 中学. Okay. Next word. 几 So we see this before already, right? 几 but it was with a different meaning. So we say that 几 is used to ask how many or how much, right? But only when the object you're asking, the number is below 10, right? For example, you can ask a kid, 你几岁了? How old are you? 你几岁了? Or 桌子上有几个苹果? Right? It's a question. 桌子上有几个苹果? How many apples are on the desk, right? Okay, so in this lesson, we learn the second meaning of 几. It means a few or several, right? Again, still under 10, right? When you say 几, you know, like in your head, you know you're talking about something that the number is under 10. So, for example, 几天前我看见他了. So here, it is not a question anymore. Instead, 几天 means a few. So 几天前, a few days ago, 我看见他了. I saw him. A few days ago, I saw him. 几天前我看见他了. Next one. 我想去书店买几本书. 买几本书. Again, this is not a question, right? This is a statement sentence. I want to go to the bookstore to buy a few books. 几本书. 本, the measure word for books, right? 几本书, a few or several books. 几本书. Okay, very good. Next word, 年, 年. We see this before already, right? 年. So, year, 几年, 几年. So here, if it's a question, if you see a question mark, right, it's asking you how many years. But if it's a statement question, for example, you can say 几年前, 几年前, right, 我来中国了. 几年前我来中国了. So a few years ago, right? Here it's not a question anymore. Instead, it means a few. Okay, for example, 你来中国几年了? Question, right? 你来中国几年了? How many years have you been in China? Second one, 他学习中文2年了. He has been studying Chinese 2年了 for 2 years. Right? Okay, good. Next word, 好玩, 好玩. Again, the R is optional. It is a accent from the north part of China. So in the south, you could also hear people say 好玩, 好玩. Okay, so let's see the meaning. It means fun or interesting. So the word is actually combined by 好 plus 玩, right? 好, it means what? 好, good, right? Good. 玩, to play. So 好玩, good to play, actually means fun or interesting. There are a lot of words in Chinese, especially adjectives, are combined like this. For example, we see 好吃 quite often, right? 好吃, it means delicious. So 好, good. 吃, eat. Good to eat, it means delicious. Also, 好喝, right? 好喝, something, the drink, if it's delicious, we can say 好喝, 喝 to drink. Good to drink, the drink is delicious. Right? Okay, very good. Also, for example, what else words can you create in this way? You can try by yourself. For example, also 好看, right? 这本书很好看, right? 看, read. Here, if we're talking about a book, so it's to read. Good to read. This book is really good, right? It's good to read. 好看. Or 电影好看. The movie is very good. Okay. For example, 我觉得这里不太好玩. 觉得. Do you still remember 觉得? It means I think, right? So I think here is not very interesting. It's not very fun. 不太好玩, right? 不太, not very fun, right? 北京好玩吗? Is Beijing interesting? Is Beijing fun? 北京好玩吗? Okay, that is everything of part 1 of lesson 15. Let's continue part 2 in the next lesson. I will see you. 再见.